What's up, movie lovers, music lovers? This is your girl, Rossie McCree. I am the host of Rossie's Clubhouse. Rossie's Clubhouse, you guys, just to let you know, it's a Sacramento-based podcast where I bring you the best. It could be rap, R&B, directors, actors, whatever you're doing in entertainment. If you're doing it big here in Sacramento or you're coming up and doing it big, you come on Rossie's Clubhouse and you discuss. So I have artists that have been with me, goodness, since the beginning of Rossie's Clubhouse. Mellow the Man, he was on when I had a studio, and we were talking about his new hit song, Hope Now. Also, Yng4l, he's been on before, and he had a dope album. We'll talk about that and talk about their new album, which is called King Talk. So without further ado, let's meet the guys, Yng4l Mellow the Man. What's up, you guys?
Good, y'all.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. Let's see, I have some notes here because I love to keep notes, but let's see. Young or Mellow passed on, which was a long time ago. You guys, Mellow is super young. I watched him. I think I met him when he was, 17, 18 years old when you came to the studio? Comes to the studio, young guy, but on his hustle, been doing this since sixth grade, making beats. I mean, record label, everything that this young man is doing. But we were talking about his hit song, Hope Now, at the time. You guys can go back, check out that interview. All their info will be in the description of the video. And then Yng4l just finished an album, Caught in the Life. Dope album. I mean, the R&B, the rap, everything about that album was just dope. And I was feeling it at the time. You guys can go and check that out. I mean, it's streaming. Both of their albums are streaming everywhere. But King Talk, what made you two collab on this? How did this album come about?
Shit, bro. This
Hello?
was just this was one of those ones, where we're linking up on the constant, and we're going through so much in our lives, trying to be better artists, better people, and you just start applying these beats, sit in the lab, and we just started gravitating towards more of that West Coast shit out of some natural, a natural vibe. Uh, Me and him always go back and forth off each other, so that was something that was building just throughout the whole album, and we just started knocking out projects looking like they were sounding along the lines that can go together with an album. So started pushing that, King Talk. That's the first song we made. That's track one. I made that
Right.
song in open when I was like 16 years old. It's still the same audio. It got mixed and mastered by Yeti. He redid it, brought it up because back then, we were still getting better with the mixing. But
Okay.
that's when I first linked up with Young. That's our first time we hung out in the studio together. We made a song called King Talk. I came over to his stu. I was like, yo, I downloaded the beat on my phone. I said it to him. I was like, this is what I got for you. And it was a it was a start to our relationship as artists together. We just off the bat started working. Got me in the stew. He showed me how to punch in. He showed me where I should, elevate my little rhyme scheme to get it sounding right, and just doctoring it up. And we got together. We made that track, and that began all of our music together. And then
Wow.
when we started making that about my yaper, we were like, "Yo,
Oh,
King Talk,
yes.
okay, that's together. That's
Yes.
the pillar." So we started building these tracks, and Knocker came after that, and then these are hits. So let's just put these together, and this is King Talk, and then put the funds together. We got a good a cover from Zone R's. He go crazy with the visuals and
Okay.
making covers. So we just made it look official. That's how you got to do it. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you guys, when I find these artists, I'm fans. I'm fans of everybody that I bring on. I am a fan of. I've listened to their music. I check them out, and it's something about something I heard that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a star. Like, this is really dope. This should be on the radio. So that's how I found them. But then I go listen to the music. So King Talk, which we now found out this has been years in the process. I mean, Mello, you said 16 years old. So we have the intro, which they were talking about, King Talk. I love it. I think I played that on all that I put out, the promos about my yaper. You guys, that song is West Coast. That is California. The vibes, you hear it. I mean, it's like when I listened to it, it was like I went and picked up an E40 CD, put it on, and that would be the first one introduction to the song. So I fell in love with that. I love you guys killed it with that. That is so classic West Coast. And for, like I said, those that are my age, you guys will feel that when you hear about my Yaper. I mean, this is for everyone. Knocker, that's another dope one. We have Workin', ETA, Out Here. You have
So
10 tracks on this song.
yeah.
How long did this album take again to make?
All right. So I mean, if we really look at it, we step back. It's such a 3-year album right there. I was
Wow.
16. I'm 19 now. You know, we dropped it out when I turned 19. Our birthdays are on the same week too. You feel me? So
Really?
it was build up for the tape. We dropped in between our birthdays on the 10th. You know,
Okay.
but like for the next track, you were saying working. Like
Yeah.
man, our team, I feel like is some of the hardest working fools that could really be put together. We're sitting over at Young Spot. I found that beat for working. I put my verse in. I didn't put no hook, no nothing, because you know sometimes as an artist you struggle with certain things. So like, yep, I got a verse for that. That boy Dino came over. He was like, this is clean. I was like, fuck with it for me. That boy jumped on the hook. I was like, all right,
Yes.
cool. We got Q Money on there because he came over too.
Yep.
And that's kind of how it happens. It'll just be like, yo, let's get in the lab together, and then shit, that's a pillar for our album right there. And
Right.
I feel like this is a prime example of time well spent. You know?
Right. Um, how do you feel that the fans are receiving this album from you two together?
What you
Because I
mean?
know you guys have done tracks before, but together, like this is y'all's album,
Yeah, I think they're fucking with it.
right?
Yeah.
Everybody that knows takes the time to listen to it. They say the same thing that you said. You know, it just has that certain vibe to it, that West Coast
Yeah.
vibe, and you know, we just paying homage to the OGs and you know, putting our own little flavor on it. So
You really did. You really did. And we appreciate that, you guys. We really do.
that's
What's the difference between your style, Youngin, and Mellow? You know, because I know, but I want you to tell the audience what's the difference between styles.
I feel like I'm a little bit more melodic when it comes to my style. I'm very '90s with it. I'm a '90s baby, so that's just embedded in me. Even when it comes to the R&B and hip hop aspect of it, you know. So I got
Right.
that in me just already. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think that's a little bit of the difference. Melody, you can tell her how you get down.
Yeah, I would say for me, like I told you before in our past interview, from Outcast to
Yep.
U40 to Slick Rick, that
Yep.
storytelling, the having your voice as a bringing presence to the table, uh,
Right.
working on delivery. The hey man, that boy Young, he done helped me get my shit right. I ain't gonna lie, you know, cause I'm still young, you know, my shit was rough,
Yeah.
but you know he helped me put his shit together, and he surrounded me with a group of individuals where I got to apply myself and learn from everybody. So I've been learning from a lot of cats right now, and it's just that's all it is. It's a learning game for me. I'm just trying to perfect it. There's a day by day
Right.
thing. So
Yeah, I feel
I
like
think it's always evolving.
I feel like I really pride myself too on being like a composer slash writer. So being able to help
Yes.
out and do that is really fulfilling like my purpose. I feel like so it's really dope to be able to you know contribute in that way. But I really got to hear
Right.
it. So it's like you know what I mean. It makes sense, and that's just you know just what we bring to the.
Right. So when you guys do a collab like this with the songwriting, Mellow, do you do yours and you bring it? Do you guys write? Do you guys have times when you are in the studio together where you wrote some of the songs together?
So
How
I
does
know
that
for
work?
sure every song we made together, we've been in the lab together. Uh,
Okay.
we have we're young. That's home base right there.
Right.
It's the stew. We lock in and we spending so many hours throughout the day, and we really in the studio just going through beats, writing. Hey, bro, this is where I
Right.
got this verse. Okay, go through it, make that shit sound
Right.
how it's supposed to, and then bro will come through. He'll be over there in the corner of the room, melodizing with the beat, and then I'm writing, I'm fucking doing my thing, and then we come together, see what we got, and we end up talking about the same shit. It's like, all right, cool, and then we just take it back. I think a lot of it is just crazy because we just be going back and forth, and I'll be like, damn, you think what I was thinking, bro, and like that really was what makes a lot of our music happen. It's just, and the energy just gets built up from there, and then we get in the
Right.
lab, and this is something we both love to do, so it's just working out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
very
loving
organic.
how you go ahead, Youngin, you got it.
I was just agreeing with him saying it's just an organic vibe. You know what I mean? We get in there, we really just kicking it. We really just chilling, and then we're
Right.
just so inspired by whatever we're hearing or whatever's around us that it just comes out, man, naturally. So it's dope.
And you guys just dropped a new one. Was it Love From Me? You guys just dropped that one. Tell me about Love For Me, because that's another one, you guys. I really love that song. It's everything that you guys do. I enjoy, and the production that you guys do with the music. I mean, like literally, I feel like you can turn on the radio and it would be on the radio. You would hear this. So
Okay.
Love For Me. I heard that one the other day. I love that one. I'm like, damn, y'all always dropping something. It's like we go to sleep, wake up, that one's done. Now we have something else. But Love For Me, tell me about that one.
Shoot, go ahead, bro.
I mean, it's the time we're in right now. You know what I mean? Where you just got to kind of stay working, stay busy, stay on their necks with it.
That was one of those tracks.
And you know what I mean? It was right before Mellow was dipping out of sack that we
Okay.
had time to get some work done and knock some tracks out. And I think I just found that beat. And
It was in between everything we're doing. Like that's how these
Okay.
tracks be. It'll just be in between. Like, okay, as you can tell, that new track is a different vibe for even me because
Right.
I don't really rap like that. I be more on my fast pace or
Right. Right.
more West
Right.
Coast, whatever. But this was more
Right.
laid back on some R&B vibes, some pop vibes, some mainstream shit can go on the radio, and
Right.
Nasty Nat, she had the vocals in the back with it, and we were
Yes.
just started writing
Yes.
together, like he said, it just be us kicking it. We were just kicking it, going through beats, and it's a lot more than just that. This is years of talent. This is years of life experiences.
Right.
There's a lot more to this shit than everybody think it is. Just hopping in the booth making a song. Like, nah, it's just so happened to be though that me and this fool really like our shit aligns with it, and it just comes out.
Right.
It matches the vibe. It's like it makes sense.
yeah,
So
yeah, we definitely locked in. And I'm always trying to push him and push myself to just new limits. And I always want to get into different genres and all that.
Right.
So yeah, it only makes sense to just try something else and
Right.
do so.
And also, Young, and let people know, because you and I talked about it. And like I said, you guys can go and watch their interviews. They're up on other channels. But let us know, you had different style, and the style that you have right now, Young, and it's like that's I want that. I love that. The that. But let them know how long you've been in this and how your sound has changed throughout the years to where you are right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's been a long time coming. I've been making music probably since I was about like 15, 16 years old as well. Been writing for about that long, and my style, like I said before a little bit, is very like with a '90s mindset, early 2000s. So I have that R&B in me, but I also have that Northern California mob type rap. So
Right.
yeah, very much Mac Dre and mob figures and
Yes. Yes.
buddy out here. But I also, I tapped in a lot in my early teenage days to like Chicago rap with Twista and Do or Die.
Yep.
And
Yep.
this day with Lil Durk, like I'm tapped into all that. So
Right.
he's kind of through me when I make my music. And
Right.
yeah, and everything that I listened to when I was in Granny's car, my mom's car,
Right.
Mary J. Blige and all that good stuff. And
Hell yeah.
oh, it all comes out. So that's kind of where and I love stuff from today too, like your Juice
Yes.
WRLD and your XXX. So man, I if it's up to me, I'm gonna do it all. So that's just
Absolutely.
kind of where I'm at with it.
And like I said, we loving it. Mellow, tell them your style, how it was and how it's changed to where you are. Again, let them know how far you've come with your style, because you are a pit bull on a mic. When you come in, it's like you're going for it. And that's what I love about the two of you. You balance each other out. But let them know again, Mellow, about you and how far you've come.
yeah, man, definitely. Started at this shit when I was like 16 years old. Being in the lab with my brothers, and then really feeling in myself that there's deeper meaning to this shit, and that I think I could do something with it. And ever since I was a kid, I always been like driven. If I want it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna do whatever we got to do. So when it came to the music, it was something that was like it wasn't school. I wasn't dreading this shit. Like it was a way to get away from stuff. My mom and dad always had the slaps. Like music was just always in my life. So you start writing, and I told you, that storytelling is what caught my ear. So I got into that. But like he was saying in the car, like my mom's used to slap all that stuff too, and like
Right.
this how it was back in the day. And where we're from, you know, all the Mozzie,
Right.
everybody slapping the same shit, like on the radio or they know in the classics. So that always bled into my ear to being open to making new music in different genres and different styles because I would listen to everything. My pops would listen to that ghetto shit, but then he would also listen to some music
Yes.
you listen to the party with your grandpa and shit, like you know the
Yes. Right.
oldies,
Yeah.
whatever, you know all that shit. And I just always had a I'm open to anything. I don't have a closed mindset. You know, I want to do something new. We can get into it, see what we can do with it. And what left for me, that was
Absolutely.
just like a vibe, getting more Medali, how he be doing. And we're just going off each other. So it was cool. And to
Right.
now I'm just riding on whatever I'm feeling. You know, I've been looking for beats, recording on my phone, just get it in where I can and not stopping.
Right. If we were to listen to or see your playlist right now, Youngin, what would you be? What would we see, or who would we hear? Who you bumping right now that you're loving besides y'all stuff?
Hmm. Good question. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. Okay.
They tell you.
Mellow, you too. Like we want to know who
Yeah,
y'all listen to, who y'all like.
man, I ain't gonna lie. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of the boy. The boy been dropping a lot of stuff recently.
Yeah, the boy been going down.
You know, the boy go crazy. Um, I'm listening to everything though.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Play Runner. That's my brother.
Okay. Okay.
Play Runner is another artist from Sacramento.
Hell
Okay.
yeah,
That's my buddy. So I've
I
been
be
listening.
listening to what is it? Well, I be listening to YVNG Main all the time too.
Okay.
He from Sac. He from South Potomac. You know,
I
he
see him in here. What up, YVNG Main?
it was good,
He
my
was waiting
boy.
early. He was waiting for a minute. And I appreciate you being in the comment
That's
section.
my
Go
brother
ahead,
right there.
Youngin.
That's who I started Young Empire Records with.
Really?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, his music fire. Hey, go stream that shit, bro.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Dope.
Absolutely.
Really, really dope.
Um, when it comes
When
to like slapping music recently, it's just a lot of I listen to a lot of local shit. You know, I'm 19 years old, and
okay.
I like a lot of that new shit more recently. You know, from the
I
city,
Okay. Yeah,
and
Sacramento's having a lot of new artists. I mean, every day there's someone new that's born, but we have really good music here. When you guys do an album like King Talk or like your last album, Caught in the Life, how long do you guys? How does it work where you guys let that album stay in the public, and then you move on to something else and bring up the new music? How does that go? Is there a time limit? Is there,
I feel like it's
you know
whenever
what
you
I'm
got the
saying?
next shit. You know, it's whenever you got your. If you moving, you should be like I don't know. For me, I'll have a song made up, and then
Yeah.
I'll make a post with it, like a cover, like a
Okay.
shake. It'll drop a little visual with it, and then I'll do a
Right.
reel. I've been trying to drop reels every single day. I go
Right.
wherever I'm at outside, put my phone up, and just start rapping in front of my phone and making
Right.
content for everybody to see, and people run that up, you know. And then I think when I would move on from that song is just when I make the next reel and just keep pushing it, and then
Right. And um for you, Youngin, with the features that you have on King Talk, like Nasty Nat, how do you know that I think would be good? Because that song, let's see, Love for Me, that dope song, great job. How do you pick those features for those certain songs?
Man, really, it's just who's there with us in the studio. So whoever's just vibing
Okay.
real, like
Okay.
like even like my cousin, like he's always with us, always kicking it with us. He's not necessarily like a rapper, but we even
Okay.
got Drake 4L. He's on there.
yeah,
Right.
free the homies.
Yeah, free the homie. So
Yeah.
he was just happened to be there, and you know what I mean. We
And
put
he
the
was
verse.
like, "Hey, cuz I'm writing this." He started writing, so for sure, why not? You know,
Okay.
that shit hard.
Nasty.
And what?
Same with her. She's just in the lab. She's feeling it. Then it's like,
Yeah.
come on. Whoever wants to
And then
get
you have a hit.
yeah, we'll make it right. Whoever's
And
here.
that's what that energy I'm talking about. It just builds
Okay.
off itself, and then you know you surround yourself with people that want the same thing as you. You got to have the
Right.
same goal. You know, it's got to be the same outlook at the end of that tunnel. And people are just trying to work. You know, our
Right.
circle is we're trying to work. So that's what's gonna happen.
Let's talk about new projects. Okay, Mello, we'll start with you because you have a new album that you are working on, right?
Yes,
And it's Live How I'm Living.
it's yeah. How I'm
Um
living.
us about that album. What can we expect from that album? When can we expect that album? And I do want to talk about some of the songs that you like dropped.
Okay, for sure. So How I'm Living, that's a new tape I was working on. Um, the last week I was in Sacramento. Uh, just applied the pressure, put my foot on the gas to make music. And at the beginning of it, I sat there in front of the computer. I was thinking, which way do I want to go with this tape? I just got done doing King Talk. I've been dropping these singles. That's what's up. This one, when I was younger, first started making music. I have a song called Old Soul, and it's real like just like I guess like you said, outcast vibes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this one right here, I guess it'd be an in between of all this rapping shit, and then the hip hop, bringing hip hop back into it. A lot of more laid back beats, a little more bars, spitting. I don't know. It's just what I've been feeling lately. Y'all gotta check it out.
Right.
I got one called Ounce of Time with Nasty
Okay.
Nat on there. Uh, it's fire. It's about you only need an ounce of time to understand somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if you listen to my music and you just hear where I'm coming from, uh, I don't put too much thought into it though. How it becomes, it just comes naturally. I just sit in there,
Right.
start writing these bars. I got 16 bars. Okay, I got a hook. Let me lay that down
Okay.
and put it together. So
Okay. And also you have you just released, like just in a day or two ago, you released Get Money, Get Them Gone, or yeah. Get Them Gone, Pass Me, Mellow Freestyle, Bust Down,
So
Chain.
I put all those verses up. Those songs are about to drop. I put all those verses up though, just getting people caught up on what I've been working on. Those are
Okay.
all some new verses that are, I
Okay.
guess, some more heat to throw some more heat in the
Okay.
mix. Because everybody been seeing recent shit I've been dropping, but I also got some harder shit that's in the vault. So I've been putting together. So I think those are just some verses that I really popped off on and wanted people to check out. And y'all gotta
Right.
tap it on the Instagram, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared lurking.
Yes. Yeah.
I know
That's where.
y'all
Yeah.
see it, man.
Absolutely.
I'm working,
Yeah.
bro. We working. We all working. We going hard. Y'all niggas going
Absolutely.
hard, man.
Youngin, what about you? What do we have? What do you have planned coming out? What are you working on?
Yeah. Um, I got that. I got a new album that just dropped called "Lost in the Streets." So that just came out a couple
Yes.
weeks ago,
Yes.
which is which is just another for me. It's just classic and timeless. And
Absolutely.
I really really appreciated doing that project and getting it out. It all happened so fast, and it was just like almost like my farewell to the streets and just that lifestyle. You know what I mean? And really paying homage and dues and giving just that part of me to the audience. You know what I mean? I don't do a
Right.
lot of that no more. I'm really trying to push more into alternative music and just I'm getting older.
Okay.
I want to go into different genres as you heard about with Love for Me and even my
Right.
R&B. So that's just kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? So it was really dope to like get that project done,
Yes.
look back and be like, wow, I really did my thing on that, and I love that album so much. My boy Santana Must Die, he hosted it for me. Who right now is on tour with OGZ, huh?
Yeah, GC Young Chowder.
Young Chowder. So they're out on tour right
Wow.
now.
Okay.
DJ Santana Must Die. So it was really dope just to kind of bring him into that process too, because I'm such a fan of him. He's a fan of me, and we're boys. So it's just super dope. And when it's organic like
Yeah.
that, it plays out, it's tight. But next up, I got Shady Love, which is an album that me and Nasty Nat been working on for a few years now too. We got a ton of tracks, but we finally put together 8 tracks. Got a Shady 8,
Nice.
you know what I mean? Tracks that um, she keeps messing with me back here too. She keeps making right here. I'm gonna make her in a second, but yeah. So we got Shady Love actually coming out on her birthday, which is 9/5,
Beautiful.
September 5th. So it's dope. It's a whole different side of myself. It's all pretty much R&B. I'm rapping on there, but
Okay.
genre is more R&B, and she's doing her thing on there. So you get to hear a lot more of her and what she brings to the table. It's a joint album. It's a collab album. So you're gonna get
Okay.
as much as me and no, what I mean. She's just kind of been coming in doing hooks and features. So
Okay.
yeah, and we got a lot more in the vault as well. So we're gonna be running another one back right after that. We've just been kind of taking our time, making sure all the mixes down, engineering the right way. We got different engineers that been working on it. My boy Wes at Valstan, My boy DB the One, he's another great engineer out here in Sacramento. Q masters some of my tracks as well on there. Is that what he goes by? Q? What's Q go by? Q made the
Uh,
beat.
yeah, Q made the beat. Yep.
He really big
You
in
make the beat.
Sacramento.
Okay.
A lot of dope people, a lot of well known artists. So yeah, it's a blessing just to have them all apart. And we're right now, me, Mello, and the team, we're learning how to mix and master ourselves. So it's really coming in handy.
Okay. Okay. I
Definitely.
do want to give you props and congratulations on Lost in the Streets. You are so right. That is a classic album, dope album. I love the visuals that you released for it. I like seriously, and I'm still hearing the music. I mean, when I go into my YouTube or whatever, you guys are right up there being played. I really love that album. So congrats to you. I'm absolutely looking forward to what you guys both have coming out. Young and
Thank
you
you.
are definitely killing it, loving it. What about tour? For are you guys thinking about taking King Talk on the road? Are you guys thinking about touring? What's up?
Man, up here, I'm in Washington, so up here in
Right?
Washington, I'm trying to get plugged in with some artists out here. Hopefully, I'm gonna reshare this clip of this show, let everybody know
Okay.
I'm out here in Washington. I'm trying to work. I shoot, and I'm trying to put a show together. I want to get some artists from up here that are around my age that are kind of going crazy. Up here, I don't really know nobody, so it's kind of hard to get these connections. But slowly,
Okay.
I'm starting to learn who these people are, and just trying to get tapped in with some artists and hopefully some venues. And I've thrown shows in the past, so I'm pretty sure I could do the same thing up here because I got a solid team behind me. Bring some of the homies up here, and
Right.
what I wanna do would be dope is a 2 part show. Throw a show 2 Fridays in a row somewhere, because
Okay.
out here everybody hear about it, be like, yo, what's going on? Yo, we gotta run it back next Friday. We out here for a week, and just shoot content, work with people. So that's kind of my vision for it. But that's just it for me. Before I left SAC, I did a show at Colo's. A little like
Okay.
I'm out of here. So it was cool. Right now I'm just focused on the music
Um,
for
Young,
sure.
and what about you? Are you touring? Do you have any shows coming up that you could tell us about?
No, not quite yet. Honestly, I've kind of stepped back from um, performing at this time, just because as I'm getting into it and I'm learning and how to book shows and learning, really how to perform. Performing is such a different beast. You know what
Okay.
I mean? And I've been mastering what to do in the studio, and now getting
Okay.
in front of people. It's not that I don't like it. I love it, but it
Right.
is that you have to learn to do. So I'm taking a step back. I got mics at the house. I got speakers at the house. I've been, been rehearsing, and I want to
Yeah.
make it matches, right? The quality of my music matches the quality of my performance, and I'm not up there forgetting lyrics or I'm rapping over the beat or over the song. You know what I mean? I want to give a good,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm taking my time. I'm stepping back for a little bit, and then from there, I do Together Live Art, which is a showcase here in Sacramento. We host
Okay.
festivals every summer for live music and art. Um,
Nice.
so I would really love to begin to take that more on a more of a local tour, and then wherever we go from there, I'm definitely open. I want to do more shows. I'm going to. It's just I
Absolutely.
want to get it down first, and I want to make sure it's top tier before we go out there and give it to the people. So.
Right. Respect. Absolutely respect. Um, what about other forms of entertainment? Are you guys in getting into acting? I know that you guys have your own artists that you guys have with you. Um, Mello, talk about the artist that you have that's coming under you.
So more of it would be with the Young Empire Records. Is it's like a neutral record label for the homies.
Okay.
Some of the homies bring me their music, and that's them releasing it on Young Empire Records as themselves. It wouldn't be particularly my artists, because these the all everybody I'm working with is doing things for themselves, and they have motion, and and I don't got no part of that. I'm just trying to repost it for them and show them some
Okay.
love. And it's a lot of these artists like Young Man. That's the boy. We in
Absolutely.
this all the way. Young Deddy, he on the way. He doing his thing too. He been in the studio more. That's my boy.
Nice.
I keep it real. It's real tight though. It's a real small circle around here though. It's just really just
Right.
working with each other. I'm open to work with other people, but everybody's looking for something at the end of this. So It's just kind of working with what we got for now, you know.
Right.
Uh,
Absolutely.
that's pretty much it. Out of Young
Right.
Empire Records is really me pushing it right now. You know, this is still a building
Okay.
record label, something that I want it to be bigger in the future. So it's still at the beginning stages, you know. But carrying it out pretty strong so far. So got
That's
the
awesome.
support,
That's really
you know,
awesome that you're doing that. That really is.
The vision. It's the
Young,
vision.
you got
the
some,
vision.
go ahead.
What were you gonna ask? I'm sorry.
You got young artists as well that's under you that holding or helping out, that, you know, guiding to get to maybe where you are, or you know what I'm saying? Helping them.
Yeah, I rock with Mellow Tough and everybody in his camp and everybody
Okay.
that I come across. I always try to, take in their advice. Also, if I see something that maybe they can correct, you know what I mean. We definitely feed
Okay.
off of when it comes to that. As far as like the entertainment goes and showcasing more
Yeah.
artists, that it's like Together Live Art, which is something I started in 2019 with a couple
Okay.
of my good friends. You know what I mean, and we just been making it grow. We really want to build a platform for artists, local artists, to shine,
Absolutely.
get paid. You know what I
Yep.
mean? To be able to put content out without having to worry about where's the money going to come from. Because
Right.
that's what it is. We're just there to support the artists. So
Right.
right, we're working on our fifth show. That will be coming out this year, and then we also been stepping into the reels, and we've been doing different just live series. So
Okay.
we live from the Rose Garden, which showcased a lot of
Okay.
different Sacramento from all different types of genres. We had Yums on there, we had Bergamo
Nice.
on there. You know what I mean? Just
Nice.
everybody, and then right now we're doing live from the crib, which we're sitting in right now. So I'm having people come through and you know utilizing my space just to like Mello said, just to work with what we have for right now and just
Right.
try to elevate artists, elevate ourselves, and that's it.
Well, listen, anything that Rossi's Clubhouse can do to help promote, please let me know. Send them over, interview, whatever I can help, please. I'm willing to do that. I love new
Likewise,
upcoming artists. So just,
know what you need and all that good stuff too, because we're definitely here to support you as well.
okay. I really appreciate that. Let's see. So you guys, do we have another King Talk too? Will you guys be, because I know you guys are friends, you guys work together. Do you guys have something next that you may be working on, or will we get something again from the two of you?
We got hella songs, so yeah.
Hell song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie though. So like, I'll be touching back down in Sac soon. You know. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
line up some shows. It's gonna be an eventful time when I'm there. Me and this boy gonna be working. Uh, when y'all see this drop though, I need y'all to tap in with us. Let me know what y'all
Please.
need. Slap that King Talk back one more time. Let's run it up and maybe me and this fool get together and we get the people what they need. They need another King Talk, bro.
For sure.
Right.
I'm down for whatever. That's what I'm saying. Just trying to work.
Well, listen, this is Mellow the Man. Why? They're their own, they have their own albums, but together we have King Talk. They've been working on this for 3 years. This is a big deal, you guys. You can go to their YouTube channel, link up with them. Their links are in the description of the video. Hit their links, go to their Instagrams. You'll see everything. You'll see the albums. You'll see past albums that they've worked on. So, and also they have interviews that we did, gosh, ago, and recently Youngin was on the show. So go and check that out. Please support Rossie's Clubhouse. Please support local artists in your area. Sharing a post really goes a long way. I thank everyone that's in the audience. Payday 916, I'm coming for you as well. I've been
Oh
checking you
yeah,
out as well. I'm
Payday.
coming for you
Your
as
boy.
well. I'm just getting my schedule together, but I'm loving what you're doing as well. To all the talent in Sacramento, actors, actresses, all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
um, please, you guys hit me up if you have music that you'd like for me to hear. Hit me up. I love to bring you on the show at Rossie's Clubhouse at gmail.com. I have a list of shows that's coming up in September. I have, let's see, David Reed. He's a cartoonist here in Sacramento. He has a cartoon that's out. You guys can get the app on the Roku TV. It's Wonder House Entertainment, a great artist here in Sacramento. He's going to be on the 18th of September, September 23rd. Actor Anton Leaks. This guy is huge. He's a big talent here in Sacramento. We actually worked on a commercial together. That's where I met him. Really talented. Sorry, really talented. Really talented. And then Joey Cal comes on, let's see, September 30th. Another great artist here in Sacramento. You guys will love him. And that's what I have coming up. October, big shows coming up in October. Also, I have a young actor, Caleb Roberts. He was in a movie called The Change. It was directed by Nick Anderson here in Sacramento. A young artist, actor that's coming up. I think he has a show that he's doing right now. He's great, and hopefully I'll have him on October 7th. So a lot of great shows for you guys. Mellow, Youngin, you guys know, anytime you have project me up, we'll make a studio up. You guys come back on. You're always welcome. Congratulations to you, Mellow. I'm hoping that you're loving the Northwest. You know it's beautiful up there. We'll see you back here in Sac, and I'll be following you guys. Please, shout outs, anything you guys want to say that I didn't mention that you want to bring up.
Hey, shout out to Camp for real. You know, hey, shout out Daddy, shout out Young Man, shout out my boy Lito Lux 209. You know what I'm saying? Chase down Mike, you working. That's my boy. Not K banging. All the homies, bro. Anybody I miss, you know, we rocking tough, bro. We still going crazy. Puerto Rico, Young Empire, Mellow, Young. We going wild, bro.
Let's go. Shout out to man. Shout out to the whole camp, man. Sway, Sean, Dino. You know what I mean? Till.
KO.
Yeah, my boy
Tilt.
Them guys right there really be over here working for real. Like putting in that work. Nasty Nat too. You know what I'm saying? She's
all
coming.
day.
You know what I'm saying? Come say what's up, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the voice that I heard in this song?
Yeah, it's that little voice she got. But yeah, it's 9-5 Shady Love, free play runner. You know what I mean? He'll
free
be humble.
Play runner tells us backwards.
He got some music too. When he comes home, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get you linked up with him
please.
And I'll send you his music and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm pushing for him right now. So,
Mellow, send me the links.
Yeah.
All right, absolutely. Let's see. Also, shout out to my Unfiltered Studios family. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. Also to the director and producer of Rossie's Clubhouse. Also, host, and I'm the co-host of Movie Lovers Unite. In the background, John DeGregorio. Thank you so much, John. We've come a long way. You guys on Movie Lovers Unite on Wednesday, we're hoping that we'll still have our interview with Matt Barnes. You guys can check out his new documentary called Black Mark. He won for Best Sports Documentary at Holly Shorts Film Festival. That's a huge deal. Congratulations to you, Matt Barnes. We hope to talk to you on Wednesday. We'll let you guys know about that. There's a lot of things going on. So you can check us out over on Movie Lovers Unite Wednesday the 28th. We may be interviewing Matt Barnes if everything works out. Schedule allows us to. But Matt, thank you so much for allowing us to review your film. We loved your film. You guys, by the way, it's a great documentary. Go and check it out. It will be out soon. It's not out yet, but you guys, it will explain who Matt Barnes is. And so be looking for that. Thank you guys again. And we're going to leave off. We're going to leave out of here. And we're going to hear Yng4l and Mellow drop Love for Me.
Say your love for me. Your love is all I need. You're like a drug to me. Your life will luxury. You don't mean nothing to me. If you ain't here with me, we follow ecstasy. Don't say your love for me. Don't say your love for me. Your love is all I need.
Thank you guys for joining us this afternoon. Thank you.
Oh yeah.